Hey everyone. So I just did the 23andMe DNA test, and so I just wanted to share my results with everyone. Okay, so let's go down. Alright, so on it says I am 41% sub-Saharan African, 33.5% European, 23.6% East Asian and Native American, 0.8% Middle Eastern and North African, and then less than 0.1% South Asian with the 1.1% unassigned. So let's look at everything. Okay, so this is actually my first time opening this, so this is pretty exciting. Because first, let me just say what I thought I was. So I thought I was, partly African, partly European, and partly Korean. So that's everything I thought I was. But now we're going to see if that's true or not. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it says 33.5% European, which is interesting because I thought I was like only a quarter European. 19.8% Northwestern European, 5% British and Irish, 0.5% French and German, 0.5% Scandinavian, 13.7% broadly Northwestern European. Then we have 6.2% Southern European, 0.9% Sardinian, 0.5% Iberian, 0.2% Italian. And, I find this very interesting because I thought one of my great-grandparents was fully Italian, but obviously that is not the case. Then we have broadly Southern European, 4.6%, Eastern European, 1.6%, and then just broadly European, 5.9%. So I'm a little bit more European than expected, but it does make sense considering I'm African American. And then, so let's go over to South Asian, broadly South Asian, less than 0.1%, doesn't really take up a lot of space. Scrolling down to East Asian and Native American, so I am 7.1% Korean, a lot less Korean than I expected. 4% Chinese, 3.6% Japanese, it's a little mix, less than 0.1% Mongolian, and then we just have an extra 6.9% broadly East Asian. So that means my grandma was a very mixed Asian. I thought she was solely Korean, but that's also not the case. Scrolling down, we have 1.1% East, sorry, I can't even speak right now. 1.1% Southeast Asian, 0.6% Native American, and 0.3% broadly East Asian and Native American. So, there's a lot of different Asians countries. Okay, now going to Sub-Saharan Africa. I thought it was like 50%. I mean, it's not that huge of a shocker that it's, a little bit less. So we have 39.2% West African, 0.3% Central and South African, and then we have 1.5% broadly Sub-Saharan African. And then scrolling down to Middle Eastern and North African, 0.7% North African, and then 0.1% broadly Middle Eastern and North African. And then unassigned 1.1%. And scrolling down, let's see. So it says your ancestry timeline. How many generations ago was your most recent ancestor for each population? Ooh. Okay, so between 1870 and 1930, there was a West African ancestor. Makes sense, I know that. There was a Korean ancestor and a British and Irish ancestor. For this, I kind of wish it would say if it was maternal or paternal, because the European is on both sides. So I honestly have no idea who the European belongs to. Like which country of origin pertains to which side, if that makes sense. And then we have someone who is fully Chinese, someone who is fully Japanese, which I had no idea, but it also, this makes sense as well, history and countries invading other countries and things happen. Alright, and there's North African, Eastern European, French and German, Scandinavian, and going as far back as, let's see, so between 1720 and 1810, I had an ancestor that was fully Italian, fully Native American, fully South Asian, Iberian, Central and South African, Sardinian, Mongolian, and Southeast Asian. How cool is that? Like, all my ancestors came from different places. This is really exciting, because I didn't know I was, like, this mixed. I knew I was mixed, but, like, not this much. Let's see. How much of each ancestry did you inherit from your parents? Oh, well, they'd have to do that, so I don't know if they will, but we'll see. Okay, so your ancestry composition chromosome painting. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like it's color-coded. So sub-Saharan African takes up that much of my chromosomes, DNA of my chromosomes. Yep. Very apparent. West African. Ooh, that's a little, yeah. Broadly sub-Saharan African. Oh, they can't show us that. Let's see. So European. Oh, wow. Okay, so Northwestern European, British and Irish, French and German, Scandinavian. They can't identify that. I wish there was a way to, like, scroll up while doing this. The list is just too long. I can't, like, see all the chromosomes with each like each background. Alright, and then Sardinian. I don't know where that goes. Iberian, can't see that. Let's see if we can see it now. Alright, there we go. And then Iberian, just far up. Italian, right there. Let's see. East Asian. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to check all of this. I can't see. Well, we can identify it. So, Asian is orange/yellow/red. Native American is like a light. Is that a light yellow? I can't really tell, honestly. Let's see. But yeah, it's pretty colorful. So that's interesting. And then this one is unassigned. So hopefully they can find out where these come from, because that'd be great to know what that 1.1% is. It'd be really interesting to find out. So for this, when I did this, I expected to know pretty much what I was with, like, minor differences. But according to this, I am extremely, extremely mixed. So, I mean, I know I'm mostly West African. I think it's Cote d'Ivoire, because that's what my family told me. But I'm pretty sure I want to do the, what is it, Ancestry.com? I want to do their test too, so I can find out where in West Africa, you know, my background is from. So I can find out more about my heritage. And then we have, so I'm predominantly West African, and then European, and then East Asian, and then unknown. But this is so crazy to me, because I thought I was Italian and German on the European side, but, nope. I pretty much thought 12.5% between, German and Italian, and then 25% Korean, and then, like, mostly black, with a little bit of Native American, but I was, like, kind of iffy on the Native American. I was like, you know, a lot of people say that they're Native American, and, you know, they really aren't, but I'm a little bit Native American, so that's cool. So most of my European is too broad for them to identify, because being less than 1%, I wouldn't really identify myself with that. But I guess British and Irish, probably British mostly. And then I guess I could say I'm Korean, Chinese, and Japanese, but that isn't enough to really mean anything. So I guess I could say I'm broadly European and broadly East Asian, since everything's just a mixture.